But welcome everyone. I'm so excited to have you all here for my free masterclass, How to Land Your Next Client on Autopilot. So this masterclass is for all my social media managers who want to really start scaling their business or getting into their business and learn how they can work less but earn more. So first of all, let's talk about what you're going to get at the end. So LinkedIn training session, a Facebook ads training session, a Canva masterclass. This is going to be live on the 1st of August, but don't worry if you can't make it because you will all be getting the replay. And you'll get 30 captions that convert template. So these are all your free bonuses just from being here live. So there's so much value there. The LinkedIn training session is with Naima. I've applied everything that she spoke about on the training session, or I've started to, and I'm already seeing so much incredible engagement and traction on my LinkedIn. So make sure you do go ahead and watch that. And then the Facebook ads training session, again, that is with Signe, who is my Facebook ads gal. She's unbelievable. And she just explains everything so well, and it's so simple to follow. So you will definitely need to be watching that at the end of this session, and you'll see why. And then the Canva masterclass is going to be live with Destiny, who actually works. She's part of our team. She's amazing. And then the 30 captions that convert is just to really help get you going with marketing yourself. Because I know obviously when you start getting your clients in, you're so consumed with them that a lot of the time we forget to market ourselves. And that is really important to stick at and stay consistent with in order to grow quickly. And there's going to be a prize for anyone who tags me on their stories and takes a photo of this. So I am at the.social.girl on Instagram. Someone else had the social girl without the dots, and I was so annoyed because they literally didn't have any posts. But yeah, so they are your bonuses. So I started my social media management journey as a struggling, undercharging freelancer, and that was a long time ago. That was over a decade ago, to be exact. But I like to say my real social media business journey started just over a year and a half ago when I'd had my son Lorenzo. There's Lorenzo. That's quite an old pic. He's 2 in October. So where I was struggling to keep up with client work. I was taking my laptop to bed at night. I was working myself to the ground daily, only to have to just do everything again the next day. I was working with clients I didn't like because I was desperate for money. I was taking on anyone that I could. I had no systems. I was stressed, and I was not present with my partner. And even when I first had Lorenzo, I just was not present with Lorenzo, and I have so much guilt around that still now. But then obviously things did change. So my freelance journey started because my family had restaurants, and I literally just started replying to some Facebook messages for them because I was the youngest of the family, and they thought that social media was like way out of, like, my dad was just like, no, my brother wasn't interested. So that's how I started, and I realized I actually really liked it. I'm quite social and sociable anyway, so I enjoyed the the constant, like, all of the relationships I was building and the getting back to people. And then I started posting for the Instagram and realized, I thought, this is good. This is for me. I actually do like this. So I started doing it for more people. This is just through word of mouth, just through telling people what I did. But I never saw it as a business. It was always just a little side thing that I'd fallen into for a bit of extra cash. But I had that mentality for 10 years, and I really struggled. I was too scared, and I just didn't feel like I would get any more clients if I charged more than £300 a month. So I did that for literally 10 years. And obviously only charging that much, I was doing it all alone. I couldn't afford to outsource. And I believe you only really have the mental capacity for 3 clients, really, on your own. So I couldn't really build up my client list because I didn't have the time. I was burnt out, I was overworked, and I barely had enough money to live. So by this point, I'm 28. I've got a partner. I'm pregnant with my first baby. And it was only when I was sat in the hospital bed, I'd had a really traumatic birth. They were talking about giving me a blood transfusion. I'd been in there for almost 3 days. And I was literally scrambling around for my phone to check on clients and to get back to client DMs. And I worked it out, and I was earning £10 a day from that client. And I just thought, something has to change. I've got to change my mentality. I've got to charge more. I've got to see this as a business, because I couldn't do anything else. I didn't want to do anything else. This is what I wanted to do, but I needed to make a brand. And that's what I did. So when Lorenza was 3 months old, I created an Instagram page called The Social Girl. And I just started posting content about everything that I knew. I started showing up on video because I knew it would help me build my audience up quicker. And I quickly scaled to 5K months within the first 3 months, just from this pivot. And then I was making 100K. I made 100K in revenue in the first 12 months. So not only am I now in a much better financial position, I only work 1 to 2 hours a day. I just check in on the team. I have an amazing, amazing team of 7 who are literally the rocks of the business. I get new clients on autopilot. I work now on just growing the business and how to scale the business to the next level instead of on all the daily day-to-day tasks. And I love the life that I have now. I'm present. I'm a present mum. I'm present with my partner. I'm not carrying my laptop under my arm everywhere just to get some content made for a client within a couple of hours. And so obviously the most important thing to me was being able to earn enough money to have a good life, but also being able to have the time to do what I wanted. So I took 100K in the first year, and that is set to double now in this year, which is only year 2 of starting The Social Girl. Before The Social Girl, I didn't even have an Instagram page. I had a personal page that was private. I had no brand. I had no business. And so that was the key turning point for me, actually creating a brand. So that is something to think about. Now, I support my family. I can book holidays for us whenever we want to. Holidays I didn't even dream of being able to afford before. We've just bought our dream house that we're renovating, and I've got more time than I've ever had before. So you're probably thinking, okay, this is great, good for you, but is this even possible for me? And the short answer is yes, this is possible for you. If you enjoy social media, if you want to have a career in social media, and it's something that you are passionate about, I'm not a unicorn. This is possible for you as well. So last month we took almost 17 grand in revenue. And I'm not sharing this to show off. I'm sharing it because I am not special. This is something that I've been able to do within less than a year and a half, less than 2 years of starting the business. I've not done anything that you can't do. So it's so within reach for you. And I don't want to sugarcoat it. It's going to take hard work. You've got to get set up. You've got to apply everything I teach. If you've heard me probably talk about Social Media Manager School, I teach everything in there. There's a lot to do to get started, but that's why I've given you all my templates so that you're not starting anything from scratch. My job now, I feel, in life is to teach you everything I learned over the past 10 years, but how to scrap all that and avoid all that and just get to 5K months without all of the burnout and everything that I struggled with. There's no reason you can't start making 5K months in a couple of months' time if you've got the right tools and you've got the passion to do it. There is no reason you can't have a badass team of 5 in a couple of months' time that you can afford to pay, and you can afford to pay yourself 3, 4, 5 grand. There's no reason you can't quit your full-time job in a couple of months. There's no reason you can't spend more time with your family. and build a life that you love and work from wherever you want to. It's possible for everyone if you're willing to put in the work. Here's just a little snapshot of a message from one of my current students of Social Media Manager School. She's well on her way to 5K months. I'm so proud of her. She's literally implemented, she only started the course a few weeks ago. She's literally implemented everything, and she's well on her way to building up her client base and having a life that she loves. She's quitting her job soon. I think she might have handed in her notice. And I also know money can be a sensitive topic, but it shouldn't be. Having more money, it just equals having more time, more freedom, and more choice. It's not something you should be embarrassed about discussing. It's not something you should be embarrassed about wanting to have more of. That mindset is part of what will stop you getting to those 5K months, having those blocks around money. So you've got to really think about, you're worthy of it. You're worthy of charging more. You're worthy of earning this money and having a life that you actually want to live. Like, we only have one life. Why wouldn't you want to live how you want? Go on holiday whenever you want and take your family out or buy your dream home. And it's so doable for you. Just imagine where your business can be in the next 6 months if you're willing to put in the work. It's so doable. There's uncapped income with social media management if you learn the tools to build a team, get them doing the day-to-day tasks, and then obviously you overlook and scale the business. So here's what we'll take away from today's class. We're going to talk about attracting new clients, how to get to know your audience, deciding on your niche, how to warm them up, what content you should be posting, and then how to let your systems run on autopilot so you are literally getting new clients while you sleep. So I want you to type 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. Are you overwhelmed with trying to juggle clients and life, but you're still making not much money? Do you not have many clients and you don't really know how to get any? Or do you have some clients, but you want to learn how to scale your business? Which one are you, if any? So first of all, the most important part of this is knowing who your audience is. So just imagine, instead of hustling to get more and more clients and cold outreach, what it would feel like to wake up to a calendar full of clarity calls booked in automatically. And all you've got to do is jump on that call and sign up the clients. You didn't have to do any cold DMs, no cold calls. Your clients came to you and they booked the calls themselves. That's what attracting clients can do. But to attract those clients, you've got to be really clear on your niche and know who your ideal client is, and then show up with content that is dedicated just to them and speaks to them. In Social Media Manager School, we go really deep into how to decide on your niche, what's the best one for your business, and then how to start attracting clients to you. The reason having a niche is so important is it eliminates competition. Not that anyone is competition here, but it just means that you are targeting a really specific audience that will go to you as opposed to anyone else. It helps you create content aimed at your ideal clients. It helps you actually attract clients you want to work with. And it'll help you grow your business faster. You may or may not have heard of the term, if you try and reach everyone, you won't reach anyone. So if you try to reach out and attract everybody, you won't actually really relate to anybody. So that's just something to keep in mind. So if you're not sure what a niche is or what's the best niche for you, here are some good examples. So please do remember, having a niche does not mean you are losing out on clients. It means you're going to be attracting more clients more quickly. So examples: aesthetics, restaurants and bars, online service providers or coaches, Wedding creators, one of the students in Social Media Manager School, she is a social media manager for wedding creatives, so venues, bridal boutiques. Product-based fitness and PTs, again, another Social Media Manager School student. She decided on having online fitness coaches and PTs as her niche. Photographers, mums in business, literally whatever feels good for you, whatever you feel like you would enjoy doing, that can be your niche. So if you do decide on, for example, having aesthetics as your niche, and then you have content aimed at them, that's in your bio. If there's an aesthetics business who are looking for a social media manager, they come across your page, and then they come across a page of just a social media manager with no particular niche, they are going to be much more attracted to you, and they're probably going to book you because you're speaking directly to them. So and this way you also get much more experience and grow much quicker in one certain area. So then you'll become very quickly the go-to for that industry, which is pretty cool. Here are just some little snapshots of current Social Media Manager School students that have all decided on their niche. A lot of them didn't believe in it at first, and then they realized the value of it, and they're super clear on their ideal clients. So Eve said this is the first time ever I know how to position my brand and attract my ideal clients. Someone else said this is the first time I've really understood who my ideal client is and how to position my brand to attract them and the type of content I need to put out. It's really, really important, and I promise you now it'll help you in the long run. So once you've decided on your niche, now you want to be posting content that attracts them. And your content plan should be created with these 5 pillars in mind. So you've got valuable content, you've got personal content, promotional content, shareable content, and then community-based content. So I've just given some examples. So valuable content educates, it motivates, it answers your ideal client's questions. Personal is so important. Share your story, show up, face to camera on your stories, Instagram stories. Let people in on your life, build that trust and connection. You'll get so many more clients this way because people will feel like they know you. People tend to not buy from people if they don't feel like they know them. Of course, promotional content, you've still got to sell your services. You don't want to be constantly selling. You want to mainly be giving value and sharing personality, but you do need to obviously let people know that you have something that they can buy that can help them. Shareable content is great for visibility. So memes or quotes, make them on brand, make them relate to you, and they're great for visibility. And then community. So Instagram stories are great for this. LinkedIn comments, Facebook groups. Ask your audience questions, get them involved in your world, go live. That's a great way to build a community. So when you're creating your content plan for yourself and for your clients, I want you to do it with these 5 content pillars in mind. And then underneath these content pillars, that's where you want to have a mix of different formats of content. So for Instagram, obviously you want reels, carousels, and Instagram stories. The algorithm favors how much time is spent on a certain post. So that is why reel, short form video that keeps replaying over and over, and carousels do much better than still posts now, because the algorithm is fixed so that the more time someone spends on a post, the more likely it is to get pushed out to more people. So you want to make sure that you're posting, I would say 3 reels a week and carousels. So to help with what content to be posting, again, this is for you to market yourself and for your clients. You want to put yourself in your ideal client's shoes. So really start being aware of what makes you stop to read, What draws you in as a consumer on social media? What makes you hit like or save? What makes you stop scrolling? Think about that next time you're on Pinterest or Instagram, or just leisurely having a little look through any social media channel. Think about what actually makes you stop. There is a term called likability that you might have heard of that makes people stop on your posts and actually consume them and take action from them. The term likability doesn't mean that they like the post, which they probably do, but that's not what it means. It means that they see a likeness in themselves in that content, and that's what piques their interest and makes them want to take action. So that's why having your niche and knowing your ideal client inside out is so important, because you've got to know exactly what they're thinking, exactly what pain points they have, exactly what questions they're asking. And we go quite deep into this in Social Media Manager School on how to really understand what they want and how you can share that you can help them. So the type of content that is guaranteed to help you land clients is personal storytelling, sharing your story, especially if it's in the right places. People will not buy from you if they don't feel like they know you, because if they don't feel like they know you, they're not going to trust you. So here's a really simple example. And in Social Media Manager School, I teach you how to create this type of content, what sort of wording to use, where to position the type of content. And this is an example of storytelling, just something that I've posted. And it just brings that community together. It brings that trust in with my audience. You know, you get comments, you'll get more DMs, you'll get more engagement, and you'll really start to see your engagement and your business grow when you start posting this sort of content. One of my favorite strategies that works really well for me, I've had tons of clients from doing this, is by joining Facebook groups that my ideal client would be a part of, and then engaging in those groups. So every day or every other day, I'll just reply to comments. If there's anything about social media, I'll share my value. And then I'll post my story in there with no set. I don't try and sell. I'm not trying to push anything on them. I will just post a little bit about my life and maybe a bit of advice, maybe ask them a question. But it's in Facebook groups that my ideal client is also in. So you're building that trust in a place that's full of your ideal clients. My ideal client before it was social media managers, because I now obviously coach social media managers, but before that, when I was focusing more on the social media management side of my business, I focused on female coaches. And so I was part of loads of groups that had female coaches in. And I got so many clients from that strategy and from joining those and engaging in them. Also, I want you to ask your audience, ask them questions either on your Instagram stories, in your captions, in real life, if you know anyone. Find out what they want help with. What questions are they asking? What are they struggling with? And then you also want to be talking about the transformation that you can get them. So this is the first step of the system we're going to set up that we're going to talk about in a minute. So it's so important that you get this part of the process right. This is also something that you want to maybe add into your bio. So, for example, if you are a social media manager for beauticians, then in your bio or in your content, you would say, instead of I help beauticians with the social media, I help busy beauticians get booked out, or I help busy beauty bosses get booked out. So you're talking about the transformation, not just what you can do for them. You're talking about how you can transform their life. So again, just some little snippets from the students that have they've started the Facebook group strategy. It really works. So the first one is I posted in a group. It got 35 comments, and the same night a client wanted my services. Like, unbelievable, so amazing, because you're literally putting yourself in a position, in a place where your ideal clients are, and you're nurturing them in there. Another student, she held a Q&A in a Facebook group and got loads of email signups. She got 50 email signups in the first half an hour. So that is amazing. So it really, really works. So here are some other types of content that you want to be posting to really help build your brand visibility and land more clients. So go live on Instagram. You want to be showing up on video as much as you can. And it does take confidence and it does take practice. But I promise you, after a few times, it gets a lot easier and you get a lot more comfortable with it. But that is the only way you're really going to quickly build that trust and get those clients in. You want to also do real collaborations with like-minded pages. So if you ask another social media manager who has maybe a similar audience to yours, if they want to do a real collab, does everyone know what a real collaboration is? It's where it shares to both your feeds. You can film it separately, put it together, and then collaborate it, and it shares to both your feeds and you share engagement. So that's a really great way to get visibility to your ideal audience. And loads of social media managers would be up for that, because obviously then they piggyback off your audience as well. You want to show up on stories every other day. So I say every other day because you want to be having a 24-hour break with your Instagram stories to get your reach back up. That's a good tip for your clients as well. So let it run out and then start posting again. And share value. Let your audience know you know what you're talking about. So these are just some really good pieces of content that will help you get more visible, build trust, and get more clients in. So some more feedback from students. We're already seeing so many breakthroughs and results from the content strategies that I teach inside the school. And yeah, they're all doing so fab. Okay, setting up your system. So you know who your ideal client is, you know what content you want to be posting to start attracting them. Now it's time to create your lead magnet and have a solid system in place so they keep on coming and coming, even while you are chilling at the spa or you're at your weekend, your spontaneous weekend away, whatever it is. A lead magnet is what will keep them coming without you having to do anything once you've set it up. So a lead magnet is just that. It's something that attracts leads to you, and a lead is a potential client. A lead magnet is something your potential client really needs help with, and you are giving it to them for free. So it's absolutely vital that you know your ideal client and you know what they need. What will solve a problem that they have? So here are some examples. They need to be valuable and they need to be actionable, meaning that whatever information you're giving them within this lead magnet, they can actually use and see results with quickly. So this will get your potential clients to you. It positions you as an expert, and it also makes them fall in love with you because you're giving them something valuable for free. And then your lead magnet is it's an insight into what they can get from your paid services. So even though it's free and you're not making any money from this, this is the most amazing tactic to get your dream clients into your world, and then we convert them with a nurturing sequence, which we'll go into in a second. But you want to start with a really powerful lead magnet. So for example, 30 caption ideas for your niche, how to get more coaching clients or how to get booked out in your DMs, a 30-day content calendar for whatever your ideal client is, step-by-step guide to viral worthy reels. That's quite a generic one, but it would probably still work. and get your ideal clients in. And then 17 real ideas. So that's another good one. That is something that a lot of people do tend to want help with. So I want you to really think about what your lead magnet could be. So you want to make it look cute. It doesn't need to be massively detailed, but it's got to be valuable. And it's got to make them think, oh, okay, she obviously knows what she's talking about. She can definitely help me, or he. I'm interested in working with her or him. So I recommend having the same lead magnet for about 3 months. This system will run for about 3 months. You'll keep it going and then change it up a bit. So this is what a lead magnet flow looks like. You've got the first part down. You've got your lead magnet ready. You've created it on Canva. Canva's dead easy. There's loads of templates. You can just brand it up, make it look nice. Then I highly suggest you sign up to Flowdesk, and I rave about them that much. They've given me a 50% off code. So you can literally get it for like £15 a month. My code's Lucia50, Lucia 50. So I do recommend signing up to Flowdesk, and they make this whole sequence really, really easy. And there's loads of gorgeous templates on there. So you've got your lead magnet, and then you create an opt-in page. Once you've got the opt-in page created, then you get a link, and that link is what goes everywhere. So when people click on the link, it takes them to your opt-in page, and they have to sign up to get your lead magnet with their name and their email address. Email addresses are gold dust. They are the warmest audience that you can have. Emails feel like they're underrated. You need an email list. So this is an amazing way to get one. So you've got your lead magnet, they sign into your opt-in page, and then they go into an email workflow. There are 1 to 2 days between each email. This can all be set up in Flowdesk. And then the final 5th email is a pitch. Also, at the end of all your emails, the PS part is the most read part of an email. So that can be maybe follow me on social media, or whatever you want them to do. Put that in the PS section of an email, because that is what most people will read. So this is what the 5 email sequence should include. So first of all, they've signed into the opt-in page, and then they automatically get the thank you email with the freebie link on it. So that's how they receive their freebie. Then a day or 2 later, again, in Flowdesk, this is all automatically set up. It's really easy to do. A day or 2 later, they get an email which is about you, your personal story, struggles you've overcome, and then remind them of the freebie again. This will build trust. It'll help them feel like they're building a relationship with you and trust, and they'll start to trust you. Don't be afraid to get quite deep here. Like, let them in. Some of these people might already follow you on Instagram or Facebook or any other social media channel. Some of these people might be completely brand new to you. So this is really important to just really build that relationship. Then the 3rd email is going to be a value email. So you're positioning yourself as an expert. You're letting them know you know your shit. They're thinking, okay, I've got this cool freebie. I know a bit about her or him. And now this value email is making them think, okay, they really know their stuff. Then the next email, 1 or 2 days later, is testimonials, social proof. Obviously, makes people want to buy from you if you've got good social proof. If you haven't, try and get some. Even of people you might have just done a little bit of content for in the past, you know, if you're just starting, or if you've done something for a friend, anything at all, testimonials are really valuable to you as a social media manager. And then the final email, this is where you pitch. So this is where you invite them to book a free call. Or you could potentially have a discount to a paid call if you're a coach, or if you do social media management coaching. But having a link to a free call is the best way to convert them onto that call which is then, obviously, they're basically a client by this point. You've nurtured them this far. If they want to get on that 15-minute free call with you, you can get them through the door on that call. I would say 99% of my Clarity calls end up with confirmed clients. Again, it takes a bit of practice, but you'll get there. If you do a few, you'll get the confidence to start like properly signing people on these calls, and then bam, you send them their contract and invoice as soon as they're off and they're in. So make sure you remember these can all be set up in Flowdesk. Really easy. It's a really simple, straightforward setup. Flowdesk literally has the templates of the opt-in page for you and the emails for you. And then inside Social Media Manager School, I have all of these emails written up for you ready. So you literally just have to copy and paste them, put them into Flowdesk, and just edit some parts, obviously depending on your client. So I don't know if you've heard of a lead magnet before, or if you've not, but some of the students they got in touch and they said that they've heard of it before, but they didn't know really how to get it set up. It seems like a complicated process. It's not, doesn't need to be. One of the students had 10 new email signups in a day, which is just amazing. That is like 10 really super potential clients. So the importance of building your email list as well as your Instagram or your social media, other social media channels. 99% of people who use emails check them every single day. 99%. 85% of people that you send an email to will receive it. And on average, email generates £42 for every £1 spent, which is a return on investment of 4,200%, which is crazy. Your emails they're personal, so they allow you to take a really personalized approach. They're proactive. So if your email is landing in someone's inbox, they've chosen to receive that. They've chosen to sign up to that. They're much more receptive to what you've got to say than anyone on Instagram, anyone on Facebook. You own your email database. That database belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anyone else. You may have seen people getting their accounts deleted, hacked into. People who have literally hundreds of thousands of followers, their livelihood depends on their Instagram. It can go like that. So having an email list is so important, and a lead magnet is the best and quickest way to grow it. There are 4 billion email users. That's half the population of the entire world. So it's a really, really important platform to be growing. Okay, how to land your clients in your sleep. I know this sounds like typical marketing jargon, how to make money in your sleep, but it can be done. So you've put all the work in now. You know your ideal client. You've created your lead magnet. You've set up your email workflow. Now you want to get it running on autopilot. So you're getting all those new dreamy clients coming to you while you're having your weekly massage or you're on your weekend away. It literally happened to me while I was on holiday a good few times. I was getting a facial, checked my phone after, I had 4 Clarity calls booked, confirmed a client. So having this set up now, getting this all set up and then having the automation set up afterwards, you will be getting clients literally while you're at the spa. So you want to launch your lead magnet, share it everywhere, talk about it everywhere. You don't need a big following for this. You don't need thousands of followers. Post content that relates to the problem your lead magnet solves. Add your lead magnet as a call to action in your captions. And then the best part, you want to run targeted paid ads. So the paid ads are the best part because you can seriously scale your business. You can reach thousands and thousands of people. with paid ads, and they are so targeted that these are all your ideal clients. These are all your dream clients. So you want to set your lead magnet up with a paid ad that constantly runs in the background. But you want to make sure you've got really good graphics and really good copy for the ad. So create the graphics on Canva or just use a photo of you. You want to write some head-turning copy, space it all out, make it look really neat. And then you want to choose your target audience. And you only need to be spending £5 a day. That's it. And you'll be reaching thousands and thousands of people. So make sure you go to the Facebook ads bonus session that you get with this masterclass, because that is a really simple step-by-step on how to set these ads up. And it doesn't have to cost a lot, but trust me, it's an investment. You'll get the money back. Because think about the amount of people that see your lead magnet, sign up to it, then nurture through your email sequence, and then they get the pitch to book a free call with you. You only have to book 2 calls probably that month, sign them, and you've paid for the ads have paid for themselves. Here's an example of some ad copy that I've used before. All my paid ads, graphics templates and ad copy templates are all inside Social Media Manager School. So there's no excuse to not be getting all of those clicks and getting all of those new clients in your inbox every week and joining your world. And again, if it feels complicated, don't worry. This is all broken down step by step in Social Media Manager School, and also on the Facebook ads training that you get with this. There's loads of information in there that's just simple step-by-step strategies. And within Social Media Manager School, you get all of the templates, so nothing has to be started from scratch. You just literally have to brand it, edit it to suit you, and then it's all there. And everything that I've given you in Social Media Manager School is what's proven to work. So tonight's masterclass, it should have been helpful. I really hope it's been helpful for you. It should have been super helpful. And if you just want to use what I've provided in this class, you'll get a recording of it, so you can go back if you want to, and that will really help you. But if you do want to take it to that next level and get everything set up, all the templates given to you, all the tools that you need, then the doors to Social Media Manager School, they close tomorrow, which actually makes me really sad. So you get all of my tried and tested strategies, not just this lead magnet strategy. I've got plenty of other strategies on how to grow your client base that helped me scale my social media business to 100K in just 12 months. You'll get over 20 templates for both you to use and for you to use for all of your clients, including my lead magnet templates, my paid ads copy and graphics templates, and so much more. So just close your eyes and imagine waking up to new client inquiries. You're getting email ping notifications of new clients literally while you're at the spa or while you're asleep. It's priceless. The feeling of it is priceless. Just seeing people booking in that call and getting an email, it's such a good feeling. So exclusive to this masterclass, you'll get £100 off with the code SMM100. You only have a day left. So if you want to jump on and start scaling your social media business or get started with it, then please do sign up, and I'd love to have you in there. If you promised yourself that 2022 was going to be your year, the year that you make it happen, the year that you make a change for yourself, then this is your sign to do it. So are you already a social media manager wanting to scale your business, or are you hoping to become one and build a social media manager business from scratch? Either way, this course is suitable for both of you, suitable for anyone that wants to be a social media manager. Have you been considering it for a while, but you've not made the jump yet? I think a few of you were in that position. So I'd love for you to join me inside and learn all the tangible strategies that got me from struggling freelancer to CEO of a social media agency in just 12 months. I know the lifestyle of uncapped income and time freedom and days to do whatever you want. I know you do want that. Who wouldn't want that? And you can earn 5K months, 10K months. I'm not special. I can do it. So can you. So inside Social Media Manager School, you will learn how to build a social media management business that pulls in 5K months every month. You'll learn how to outsource and build a dream team using all of my contacts. You'll learn how to design the perfect product suite, how to price your packages, how to work less hours and earn more money with my business model. Reminder, I'm not special. Whatever I can do, you can do it too. And remember, you get all my templates as well to use for you and your clients. So basically everything you need to get started or to scale your social media management business. So just a quick run through the course curriculum. So the welcome module, you'll learn how to figure out the best niche for you, how to optimize your bio. You get a checklist, a starter kit. Then we talk about how to allow more money into your life, how to open yourself up and price your packages and know your worth. How to boss your branding, so how to brand your own social media management business, things that you should do to make sure you stand out from the rest. Module 3, how to plan and create killer content. So you'll get video trainings on how to plan, video trainings on how to create content, Instagram stories, Instagram highlights, what content will sell, a step-by-step Reels guide. Then you get a blank content calendar to use for your clients. You can literally just copy that content calendar and input all the information for your clients. And then you get a 30-day done for you content calendar for you. So you can always make sure you're on track to market your own business. And you get a content to-do list. Module 4 will talk all about different ways to grow your client list. And you get a client outreach form so you can keep on track of all of the new clients that you're getting in and you're nurturing relationships with, and then you're signing. And also how to sell in your DMs. Then there's a whole lead magnet module. So obviously we've touched on lead magnets today, but this is all the templates, a little bit more detail and some more ideas for you. And then caption prompts for conversion. So again, just to help you make sure that you're always marketing yourself properly, you're not forgetting about your own business. You've got to be scaling that. Even if you've got clients coming in and you've got a team to worry about, you've always got to market yourself. Do not forget to market yourself. And then you get every single template that you'll need as a social media manager. And your juicy bonuses, so your LinkedIn training and your Facebook ads training. So basically the only course that you need as a social media manager to grow to 5K months or 10K months. Okay, has anyone got any questions at all? I'm just going to get the chat up now. It's definitely easy to forget to market yourself when taking care of clients. 100% Brit, I did that. I made that mistake. But when you charge enough to then outsource, build a team to look after your clients, and then you spend the time working on your marketing and your business, that's where the scalability is. That's where the business really grows. So it's really important to remember that. That's why I did the done for you content calendar, the caption prompts, like everything to make sure you're not forgetting about yourself. Has anyone got any more questions? Also, you will get added to a private Facebook community with Social Media Manager School. So we all support each other in there. I also send in job opportunities that come up. So if I see in any of the Facebook groups that I'm part of or anyone that I know of looking for social media managers, they'll all go into the private Facebook group. And you get lifetime access to the course. So any updates, you automatically get them. once you've signed up and you've made a payment, then you straight away you get access to the course and you can just make your way through it. It's not live, it's all recorded, so you can do it all in your own time. Realistically, how many posts can one person handle a day? How many clients or posts? I have 3 clients to every social media manager that works for Social Girl. I don't think any more than that. If you want to do a good job for the clients, I don't think any more than 3. If you really want to make their page grow and keep them coming in month after month, then no more than 3. And our lowest package of social media services is 5 posts a week and 4 days of stories a week, plus engagement. Thank you. You're welcome. Has anyone else got any questions? The link to sign up, and don't forget to use code SMM100 for £100 off. And remember, the doors close tomorrow at midnight. So if you're on the fence, or if you feel like you just want to go for it, then go for it. If you want to message me on Instagram privately and ask me any questions, I'm more than happy to answer anyone. And thank you. They're all your bonuses here now. So you'll receive an email with all your bonuses on and the replay to this, and then another link to Social Media Manager School. So I really hope to see some of you in there. I've got some amazing students in there already, already getting results, already nearly at 5K months. Thank you, Britt. I love seeing everyone thrive as well. It's my favorite thing. And don't forget, if you share this and tag me, you'll get a prize. So I announced the prize for the last masterclass yesterday. You might know what it is already. You're welcome, Tracy. I'm so glad you found it useful. Okay, I'm going to stop share. All right, guys, well, I'll let you go and hopefully chat to you all soon. Bye, everyone.